let's go to smart alerts. The smart alerts, it's actually how the Sellerise gets started. About, I think, 6 years ago, when we was just growing inside Amazon, we used to have about 300 SKUs, and we always been working with the most competitive niches where competition is absolutely insane. I don't know why, but for some reason I like to be challenged, and that's why we was working with so many SKUs and these competitive niches. Just giving you a quick example, I remember there was one of the SKUs we started with my partner. We put $2,500 each. It was about $5,000 budget, and in 1 year we made $2.5 million from one SKU. Unfortunately, this product been attacked by competition after 1 year, and we start to get about 30 to 40 negative reviews, 1-star reviews every single day. But if any one of you guys will ever experience competition attack, let me tell you something, because I've been through so many of them. First of all, none of the attack is last forever, okay? Like, none of the success lasts forever. None of the downside is last forever. So just be prepared for any situations in your business or personal life. Everything will be changed from bad to good and from good to bad for some time. So I've been through so many attacks, and majority of the people who attack, and usually the marketing strategies are so weak, they don't understand actual business. So that's why I always like telling to all Amazon sellers, learn how the business works. Don't just learn Amazon, learn like how like business rules and fundamentals works, like how works financial situations, how to analyze your P&Ls. This information you have to acquire it. Otherwise you will always stay a small guy. But if you have intention to grow or just understand everything in your company better, make more stable and long-term company, educate yourself. So with the smart alerts, we didn't have a tool back in the days that will control. I used to have 15 people in Philippines. The only job they used to have, it's on a daily basis, like hundreds times per day, just going through each listing and check images, reviews, everything, you know. So imagine 15 people consistently going through the listings non-stop, just looking for imperfections, changes. Yeah. And that's why we developed this alert system. Nowadays, there's already plenty of alerts. The good part about Sellerise, we made this so advanced. You can have a different channels. Let me just show, like, let's say we can create a channel. What does it do, Sellerise? Sellerise is, let me just go here first, explain. So the Sellerise is monitoring your Amazon listings and your seller account 24/7, non-stop, for any type of changes, attackers, hijackers, any mistakes that Amazon can do for you, or maybe competition. I will give you like quick example. Let's say you can see like whole list of different monitoring points that you can do. There's more of them because this is the demo account. On the real account, you will have even more. But one of the good examples that I'm going to give you, let's say large order. Let me see where is that. Yeah, you see large order alert. We always have 20. I stop to up to 20 large order. If someone buy more than 20, for me it's a trigger right away, because on average people don't buy that many quantities, like units per order. And I remember I got an alert from Sellerise that someone just placed 10 orders back to back by 20. And the moment I see this alert, I went back to Seller Central and I made the edit of my listing. And you know, like you have you have ability to set up what's the maximum amount of units one person can buy. I changed this to 1 unit per person, and all my attacks stopped. You know, probably someone was trying to buy out my inventory. It was right before the Q4, and it happened a lot actually. Someone buys out your inventory, you're out of stock. Tomorrow is a Black Friday. You don't have a stock, and then Amazon canceled these orders, and in 3 days you back in stock.
Wow.
But Black Friday just gone. Oh guys, you couldn't even imagine how many attacks I've seen in the last 8 years working with Amazon. But overall, if you act fast enough, majority of the things can be solved within minutes, you know, like, so even sometimes Amazon can remove your main image. This will really affect your conversion. If you get alert fast enough, you just go back to Amazon, change back the image. And I always suggest you to have a backup files. Like, for example, sometimes Amazon delete your image. There was nothing wrong, just competition complained a few times, they remove the image. So you have a second set of images that you can upload without Amazon seeing that you upload exactly the same image, and then they're not going to give you like some policy violation for submitting infringement content. So, and you can see like if something happened to your listing, we can send you the notifications, and notifications can be sent right here. Like you can also set up different configurations for the different listings. Also, if let's say you are a wholesaler and you don't want to get notifications for every listing because sometimes you have only few units and you don't care about listing changes, you can just disable some of the listings. Also, sometimes people, I can show like there's configurations. You see disable for new products. A lot of wholesale guys, they add like hundreds of SKUs per day. They don't want to be bombarded by spam kind of all the changes. So you can just disable alerts because we automatically add products to this list from your Seller Central. But at the same time, it's just if you don't want it, you can just disable it and then manually add them to the monitoring list. Also, we have here alert for the reimbursable units. It's something that I'm going to explain you a bit later, but it's one of the most important alert to make sure Amazon is not losing your money all the time and you didn't miss Amazon deadlines for getting this money back. Also, inside smart alerts, we have an advanced system for enterprise level companies or even companies with the employees and departments. So here you can, let's say you can assign different alerts to the different teams. You can also choose where alerts are going to be sent to, let's say, mobile app, Slack channel, or to the specific email. You can also, let's say you have one team working with one brand and another team working with another brand. So let's say you call this team A, and then you assign them like specific seller account. Let's say you have 5 seller accounts, so you assign them 1 or 2 accounts. Or maybe one team is working with the USA marketplace, another team working with the Canadian marketplace, and it's, let's say it's a different people, or they work in a different time zones. So you understand your company better. What I can tell you is such an advanced system to customize. I also explained this in our video tutorial right here. You'll be able to see this in a quick explanation how it works, okay?
Nice, man.
That's a smart alerts. The smart alerts, I love this tool. It's very powerful. Sometimes my team, because right here you can set up alerts like most critical alerts. You can give them priority, let's say dimension change or listing suppression. And if listing gets suppressed, I get alert to my mobile app. So it means I can see it right away. I don't want to see every alert. I don't care if someone give me seller feedback, like because I don't take care of it. My team will take care of it. But if something happens to see like a red alerts, this is something I want to see. And I want to make sure my team will be on top of it, or at least, let's say it happened on Saturday. On Saturday and Sunday, our team doesn't work. But if alert has happened, we have a rule in the company, those who is responsible for these tasks, they have to kind of activate themselves and go talk to the support or fix the issue. That's kind of a rule in the company.
Good tool, man.